In this video we will see how can we print a table using for loop. So let's see first the example without for loop or without any loop. So as you can see, we have a very small program here with a main function, and in the body of the main function we have simple cout statements which actually print the table of 2. I multiply 2 with 1 and 2 with 2, 2 with 3, 2 with 4 and 2 with 5. So all these operations are mathematical operation which is actually performed by the arithmetic logic unit, the ALU unit. Okay, so these are the very similar statement except the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 which are different from each other. The rest, and here you can see 2, 3, 4, 5, except all other things. Okay. These statements are very similar with each other except this series from 1 to 5. In the comments here you can see in the double quote, sorry, and in the mathematical operation here, the mathematical expression. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so let's see how these statements give output, generate the output. So let's cut the rest of the cout and compile this and run this. We can see 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2. Numbers is equal to answer, or the statements which were given in the double quotes. Here you can see here, yeah, numbers is equal to is enclosed in the double quotes and answer is enclosed in the double quotes. So these statements appears as it is on the screen. While here in this second line you can see 2 cross 1 space equal to. This is the result of this statement here, the highlighted cout. Okay, so we can see this 2 cross 1 is equal to space as it is in our console screen, and then the multiplication has been performed. 2 multiplied by 1 will always be equal to 2, so we can see here the answer 2. Okay, so close this exe file and let's see the result of all the statements in this program. Here you can see now, sorry, the first cout here, the first cout actually results into the number is equal to answer. The second cout here, 2 cross 1, which is this one, 2 cross 1, and 2 multiplied by 1 results into 2. In the second cout, 2 cross 2 results as it is on the screen, 2 cross 2, while 2 multiplied by 2 results into 4. Similarly, in the third statement here you can see in line 8 of the div C++, 2 multiplied by 3 results into 6. Then 2 multiplied by 4 results into 8, and 2 multiplied by 5 results into 10. So this is actually table of 2 which has been printed on the console screen. So let's see how can we utilize for loop to print the table of 2 on the console screen. Okay, so we need this statement only once to be printed on the screen, so keep this statement outside the body of for loop. Okay, so declare the integer I, for example, is, let's start it from the 1 because we don't need 0 to be multiplied with the table of 2. Okay, I is equal to 1 and I is less than it's up to the requirement of the user. So we want table of 2 up to for example 15, less than 15, and I plus plus the update statement. Okay, so enclose all these statements in the body. So what you will see, actually, we will see these statements will be printed out on the screen how many times? For 14 times. So let's see out. I want to enclose this is to see the difference of the different blocks being printed. Okay, see this on the screen. Now you can see here this block has been printed almost 14 times. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and until it reaches I is equal to 14, and then if I becomes 15, so loop will be terminated then. Okay, so we don't actually want this one. We want to print the table of two instead of repeating this whole block again and again. So we will want to repeat single statement for how many times? 14 times, so that we may get 2 multiplied by 1, 2 multiplied by 2. So here you can see we have the results, but all the results are similar, so there is no change of multiplication in each statement from another statement. Okay, so how can we make this correct? By introducing here the value of I. Okay, so we will see that I will multiply with 2, so we will get some desired results in each. Now you can see here 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 4. Okay, so results are correct, but the result of the quotes, double quote, is not correct. Okay, so let's make it also correct. So we need to change this one into here we want to print I. So what will happen actually? 2 cross 1 will be printed on the screen, then the value of I will be printed, and then equal with the space, and then the 2 multiplication with I will, the result of 2 multiplication with I will be printed on the screen. So let's see. Yes, we have got the desired result, but we don't need this line of pattern of the asterisk. So let's see. Okay, so now you can see here 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2, 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4, similarly 3, and till the end 2 multiplied by 14 is equal to 28. So you can also take input from the user. For example, integer limit. Okay, integer limit cn. Okay, show a message to the user. Please enter the limit. Cn limit. Okay, we also need another variable, for example for table, the number for which we want to find out the table. So cout please enter the number for which you want to print the table. Okay, so terminator and cn. Let's make this available to developer. Cn table. Now let's see how can we accommodate this limit in table. Okay, our multiplication will always start from 1 and it should end with the limit. Okay, so our loop shall be terminated with the limit or more than the limit. Okay, and we want multiplication of not 2 but we number which is being input by the user. Okay, so we will first print that number. So that number will be printed, then this cross will be printed, then the value of I will be printed, then equal will be printed, and then we need multiplication of table with I. Table with I. So table is actually the desired number, the number which user wants to find out its table to be printed on the screen. Okay, so let's see. Please enter the limit. So we want a table up to 20. For which number? For 5. So now you can see here the results of each and every multiplication here by introducing the for loop with a single statement, single line for statement. Okay, so both the variables, the limit and the table have been inputted from the user using this simple concept. Okay, so this was a very small program to print out the table for any number up to any limit.